Welcome back in Kossuth Square in Debrecen, Hungary. Angelo Tsagarakis, your host. Session one of the day is over, and session two is just about to start with Pool C in game one in the men's bracket. Uzbekistan against Qatar. Who you got? I don't know. It's always an interesting matchup. Uzbekistan is a team that you don't see very often at this level of competition. You don't see very often in the Europe Cup on any layers of European basketball. But Uzbekistan, just like Kyrgyzstan or Kazakhstan, are developing countries in 3x3 that actually play a good brand of 3x3 guys. They actually play the game the way it's supposed to be played. They collaborate a lot. They try to create gaps in the defense. So it's always kind of interesting to watch them play. So I'm looking forward to see how they've prepared for this competition. Qatar is a team that historically has met some success. They've been to the quarterfinals. They always have some individual talent that you could count on. So it's going to be interesting to see if they're going to position themselves in Pool C as one of the main contenders or not, because you never have any guarantee. So I'm pretty sure that for those that came in a little bit earlier, you've seen the pools displayed on the visuals that we provided for you on our 3x3 channel. As a matter of fact, a reminder, if you don't follow us yet, you better make sure that you press that follow button. Yeah, it's for your own good. Trust me. It's Dr. Angelo talking. You need a dose of 3x3 like every day. You need to have it. But Pool C, it's another pool with only four teams, and you have the defending world champs Germany and Hungary, the local favorites. So it's not going to be easy to come out alive with that group. I'll tell you more about Hungary in just a few moments. However, that's going to be able to see them in action. But I'm curious to see how this Uzbekistan roster is going to fare against Qatar right here, right now. Uzbekistan qualified for the first time in the World Cup at this level. Too bad that they managed to get that feat done the last edition of the Euro Cup. And we're going to have a pair of lady referees. It's going to be Brigitte Sky Coscoto and Ashley Good. Or is it Goody? Good? Goody? I'm going to say Goody because it's the American name. So I'm going to say Goody. Anybody send me a message if you think or if you know that I don't say it properly, please let me know. But I'm going to stick with Ashley Goody. And Brigitta, who just refereed the final at the Europe Cup between Austria and Serbia. So, quality refereeing here at the U18 World Cup. Once again, we saw Danny Strong on the big screen. I mean, when your name is Danny Strong, obviously your place is on the big screen. But let's see right there is going to be a travel call, easy one to make. Out of this Qatar squad, only Azam Abu Inina with the ball right now has a U18 World Cup experience, and you see a very nice off-ball movement, the backdoor cut to be appreciated. So Abdulaziz Elmi with the first bucket of the day for Qatar, and this is the second one right away. Ahad Alohan. As we're seeing long range shooting right away. Uzbekistan playing things to a piece. Good contest. No foul call. Head fake. Shoot it up. Almost got it. So Uzbekistan obviously gives you the vibe that they're gonna not. They're gonna no. I can't even finish my thought process right now. Gonna have me bubble my words with the dunk right through traffic. All right now, Sobiedov. Telling you, Angelo, you're talking about the 2 point shots, but how about the Thunder? Yeah. Let me get up and get down. First minute of the game. But I will keep going with my thought process. Uzbekistan is a team that will alternate between the inside and outside, but they're not going to be afraid to shoot it from a distance. They're starting off this game the right way, aggressive and not afraid. 1 point lead early. Size advantage in the paint is going to be capitalized. 4-2. Way to feed the big man inside. Amir Narzulayev responds right back. 4-3. The big man kicks it back out. Long range right before the expiration of the 12-second shot clock. But the ball did not touch the rim. So, shot clock violation. Back to basics. Check ball at the top. ISO mode activated. But that's the second time that Luis Nina is forcing his way to the cup unsuccessfully. Going all the way around the world just to go finish it up with the glass. With the offhand. This time around, things work out the way he wanted to. Third time is a charm. Luis Nina, not discouraged by his previous 2 trips to the cup, makes this one worthy of the effort. Free throw, awfully missed to the right. It's going to be a moving screen. Easy call to make. You got to keep your feet set. Narzulayev just putting a little too much on it. Right, so stepping back, that was pretty, wasn't it? Right in the grill. Sobiedov. You gotta like that kid. Hada Loihan. should I say Alojan? You say Alojan. J. Yeah. Alojan. Correct me, please, if I make a mistake. I don't know all of these kids. I know some of them. And, Alojan fumbles the ball, gives it up to his opponent, but his opponent airballs it pretty badly. Take baseline, wait, or draw two defenders right before the shot clock expires. Big man, make sure not to spoil dessert. This man is heating up a little bit. Abuelina. There you go. Ball movement, extra pass, naked at the top. Ball rims out. 6 apiece. First TV timeout, pretty balanced game, as you could expect it to be. You see the highlights. Nina started off struggling, then started feeling more comfortable, finding answers, simply looking better. As we are seeing the stands fill up slowly but surely, we're going to see the Hungary boys right after this against Germany. It'll be an interesting matchup. I'm looking forward to that one just as much, if not more, than I was with Spain USA. Nice dribbling, but it's a late call, but probably the right call. I think there was a lot of pushing on the hips, a lot of contact. And missing to the right again and blundering the communication on the free throw. That's unforgivable. You can't just leave one guy roaming around freely, not communicate on who's going to guard him. I got paid in full. Nice shimmy shake. Not no finishing touches. Wide open in the corner. Once again, attacking off that closeout. Just like that. Uzbekistan. Back up two. There's Nina. And he's good. Now closeout defense. It's not. Neither is this one. There's Nina. Having fun out there now. 9-8. Elevating. On target, but short. Trajectory too flat. There's Nina trying to force a call. Ooh, that was not what he had in mind. Abdulaziz Elmi. Really off target, and Uzbekistan in need of a break. Calling their timeout early. As we're watching the highlights. for Qatar right now. Even though he's forced a few plays, I can say that Azam Abusnina is trying to show the way to his team. They understand how important this game is. Cookies, give me those. I want to bring some milk to it. Oh, that would be the milk if he makes that. And enjoy the cookies because they must taste good. How about that two-piece? Gotta love it when you translate great defense into even better offense. Could that be a momentum shift? It's not gonna be. Marzouk hit that first one, but he missed the second one badly. Actually, I said it's Marzouk. I'm mistaken. It's Elmi that hit the previous one. Apologies. And that's a strong finish right there. Taking it right at Fayyad Lojan. Going strong. It's Nina. No, no, no. I'm going to say it like Dikembe Mutombo. No, no, no. And a piece. This game can go either way, quite obviously. That did not touch the rim. To our second shot clock violation. So, guys, I just realized I didn't even ask you how you all doing. I hope you're enjoying this U18 World Cup. In no other place than Sud Square in Debrecen. That's going to be a composed, strong, and efficient move right there down low. 2 dribbles, spin it, and keep your pivot foot right. You draw that contact. When the hammer drops, you don't care about it. You finish the job. Sobirov adds powder on the cake and provides a 2-point lead. Great contest. Zentsev. Long arm and dissuading presence. And this man right here got depossessed. Enough of the bully work down low. Not having none of it no more. Up and under. Almost got a little bit of his own recipe. Good fake. And one. You could hear the slap all the way to wherever you're at. See right here? Get up. Slap. Don't care. Still getting the bucket. That was nice. Free throws coming up. Free throw. I don't know why I added S to that one. But Ilya Mizintsev coming up big for Uzbekistan in the last minute. Knocks down the free throw without shaking one bit. Nothing but the bottom 4-point lead. It's not a good shot. Nina forcing another one. And this is a big bucket right here. This could be a backbreaker. And if Qatar does not respond, this bucket from Marasulov is giving Uzbekistan now with the left layup right there. A 6-point lead, back-to-back buckets. The nice left hand from Mizintsev. And Qatar not collaborating. Oh, fast break City looking so pretty. Reading the needle. Now it's a 7 point lead. Things are starting to look a bit ugly. They need to come up with a few stops if they want to survive in this game. This boy is just too strong. Nina is making it too easy. You got to fight for position way earlier. Zulayev making his post play easy work. 7 point lead. Qatar in trouble. That's a really good take right there. Good decision. You cannot get scored on right back within 4 seconds if you want to have any hope of making up the gap. Timeout requested by Qatar. With what we've seen so far, does not look like there's any space for recovery. I mean, running out. The most important thing, Uzbekistan is playing with purpose. And I did say before we started, Uzbekistan plays a good brand of 3x3. And they're showing it. Rojan could have kicked it out, took it upon himself, take it all the way, and this man right here decided that he had enough. That's enough. Let's just claim the victory. Not even a need to play the last 2 minutes. Muhammad Marasulov with the game winner. Well done. Uzbekistan in the winners bracket. In the winners column, Qatar. Only 12 points scored. Even in case of a three-way tie. Not a good look. So here you had it. First game in Pool C in the men's bracket in Qatar. Could not hold Uzbekistan back. 21-12 loss. Setting Qatar up for a much harder road than expected. When you're thinking about qualifying to the quarterfinals now, you got to be absolutely perfect. Not only you got to upset Germany, but you got to beat Hungary. And if you don't beat Germany, you're going to hope that Uzbekistan does not win against Hungary or Germany. Either way, we're going to figure it out. what the Germans came with. It's a different roster, different team. You don't have Fabian Giesmann leading the way. So it's going to be a new look Germany as the defending champ. They earned their spot here, as they should be. So, Hungary going to have the opportunity to play their first game at home right now. There's always great energy when Hungary plays out here in Katook Square. We came real close last year, real close to qualify. They had a really good team, and they're bringing back some guys. Thinking about Varga, thinking about Agostinho Mesharosh. I'm looking forward to see how they evolve and how much more prepared and ready they are to make a push for a quarterfinal spot. You know the energy here would be great, having local favorites make it over there. In just a few moments, I'm going to have the opportunity to see the game having finished a little bit earlier just to get the Uzbekistan presentations. We're not wrong. Daniel Bill, Juan Grau, entonces en Raúl Dominici. The German roster with length, little athleticism, pretty much what you could expect. You see the strong reputation and playing your coach here. Really saying no, we have good space out there. Anyhow, you better keep an eye out for this boy right here, Varga, for my favorite lefty, Mesharosh. He plays with such great energy. So Hungary goes with a small roster. They're going to play small ball, which means what? They're going to attack gaps like crazy. They're going to shoot that. Switch everything defensively and put tremendous pressure. So, can they come up victorious? German roster is going to be bigger. German roster is going to have an advantage on the rebounding end. Can you compensate? Compensate. You got to knock down shots. That's the way it is. That's the way it will always be. Go with how you feel. Ashley Goody and Mohamed Diya from Egypt. Two referees on this game. Probably butchered it, man. They say yeah, yeah. Oh, I think it's fun. Yeah. So yeah, I'm correcting myself once again. It's only the first day, guys. But you have a little bit of patience for me. It's only going to get better by the day. Get more familiar with those kids. Not only more familiar with their game, but with their name. And away we go. Angelo Sakarakis for the give me a shout out at IN lower dash TSAR lower dash gram Instagram. And a little reminder, if you don't follow us, FIBA 3x3, all social media platforms. It's not hard to find us. Follow. You'll be happy, I promise. So Germany will start with the ball. Second game in full C action. We're gonna have a little. We're gonna have a clearer picture after this game right away. Germany quarter, where it hurts in the paint. Vargas, good touch. How did they get that? Managed to get it past long segments of Bill. But Bill said, I don't mind what you do to me. I'm going to get it right back to you. Beating my boy, Joan Grau, diving to the cup. That's the best response you can give. Guess what? And 1, 2. The free throw. Rebound. And twice. 3 times? Nope. But another free throw coming up. DJ Khaled would say, and then another one. This time it's missed. Great feed on the cut. Even better finish. Easy. Very nice. Drawing the turnover right after. There's Roche. Hold you. To the left, to the left. Hungary, up 1. Fade it. Most important is to make it. And back at it. And Brown. Big boy. Jarosh. Playing with his foot a little too much. Turns it over. For the rebound. Who else? Going Rao. His hands. Varga. Attacking that closeout with efficiency. Gosh. A lot of contact on that finish. The break 3, you got to be tougher. And then easy post. The seal position, established early. That's what you call fast break in 3x3. Try to get that size advantage right away, and nothing the opponent can do with that. Gosh, very physical, unsuccessful. Yeah, sweet arc. Out of dagger, Germany, defending champs, showing up to play early. Watch that again. Swish. Nice. Mongotsis. And Yenge misses the free throw. So the shooting vows of the Young Bucks. Elevation with the confirmation. Saw that a mile away. Going to be a travel from Varga at the top. Can't be shuffling your pivot foot that way. That was for sure the moment the miscommunication happened on that cover defensively. You were begging to get jammed up. Nice little floater. catch. Dominici. That's a kick out, but you have your feet outside. Out of bounds. The shot can't count. Nice one at the top. Too good. Good assist. Doing a good job. And the problem right now, Hungary, with the way the roster is built, is suffering physically. The German roster is just too strong, too big. And if you can't find a way to just light up that 2-point line, then it's like Don Quixote fighting against the windmill. Might be a little too much. Just like that. Run growl. Just an easy matchup for Germany. Anytime you have that opportunity to give the ball down low, German capitalize on it. And obviously, you can't afford to turn it over as you transition back to offense after getting scored on. Hungary in trouble. When I say in trouble, you repeat that. In trouble. Mismatch City. This time around, Jarosh managed to keep Grau a little bit off balance and further out the paint. Historically, those two teams have matched up 7 times. And the record is actually pretty balanced. It's actually pretty balanced. Four wins for the German against 3 losses. And, the last time those two teams were opposed, it was in the World Cup 2 years ago. The German won that battle. Alley-oop. There we go. First open look. You got to knock it down. Defense recovery by Varga. Oh, that hurts. Hurts the confidence. Hurts the spirit. And right now, the German, they're not constructing their offense properly. They're kind of getting comfortable. You're going to tell me, well, Angelo, they're up 11-3. Yeah, but in 3x3, you just don't want to do that. Things can turn around very quick. There you go. Go back to what makes you successful. Get the ball out. Seal in. Lock up the position. Ask for the ball. Get it. Try to score. If you don't, you want to foul. And then make it work. Rush. Worried about the defensive cover. It's going to be 3 seconds in the paint. The best take right there. Garosh catch and shoot. You need to play that way. You need to shoot that thing up. You can't be waiting for an hour. But we're only at the halfway point of this game. They only have 4 points. That's going to be a push. You can't be rejecting people. Not like that. See it. Get off me. On your friend. No need to be friendly though. Can't make an illegal push. Lucy drawing the foul. Varga drawing the foul. It's not going to be a shooting foul. It's on the ground. Rush. Overdoing it, trying to draw that contact. There you go. It's easy, doesn't it? Daniel Bill, not only did he not buy what Measures was baiting him to do, he then made him pay the price. As he had already had deep position. That's a bad shot. Let me just put it that way. Too bad. So it wasn't the best decision since he was already guarded, so he had to take the contested shot. But Bill just scored inside, and he had a shorter defender on him. I'm just suggesting maybe he's doing the ball better. Maybe Bill doesn't bail out, and he asked for the ball again, which he did not on this play. So 8-point lead, 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Hungary having the hardest time to create some movement. Waiting too long. Guys can't lose sight of the 12-second shot clock. Now doing a little too much. I got post up. Too little of that kick and drive, kick and dish action from the Hungarian. We've seen quite enough of that. Pass out to pass back in, still action with the German. Go with the fade. Defense. There you go. Good ball movement. Attacking close out. They need that. That's the only way they can survive. They got to play at another pace because this man right here, just gonna keep chucking it up. Going back to back. No. Decided to kind of change it up, but was it the right choice? Apparently no. Timon Gotis could have gone for the back-to-back, decided to mix it up unsuccessfully. He steps on that line. Got to keep it simple. You just made one. Don't refuse that second one. You always know what you give up. You just never know what you get in return. Nice. Girosh. Got Bill to fall asleep. Ball turned back by Hungary. Varga. Nice. There you go, guys. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. You gotta take that first one. Way to stay with the play, though. Lucy. Steal the ball again. There you go. That's the pace. That's the pace. That's what we want to see. Give us something to cheer about, guys. Give us some movement. Give us some aggressiveness. Give us some resilience. These are things we can get behind. Rush. Oh, that hurts. The pass. Josh working really hard to get buckets. Fortunately, he missed the previous one that was much easier than this one. Good move. That was smooth. Raul Gumnichi. Foul drawn, which is the second team foul against Germany. Hmm, interesting. Two free throws coming up. If you miss free throws, don't forget about coming back. Make the two. Is that going to be enough? 6-point game. Hungary still has one foul to give. And Lucy raised his finger saying like, yeah, I fouled him. No call. Just like that. Easy turnover. The ball to keep believing. Baseline. That was the last foul that Hungary could afford to give. Mismatch action executed to perfection. Ball to the big boy down low. Raul will reward you for it. Josh managed to save that ball. Varga can't knock it down. Nice. Nice movement. Good collab. Exchanging quick passes, getting a wide open look. You got to try to do. Varga off the mark. You reach. You get the ball back, I guess. There's not going to be enough time for Hungary to pull back within a real striking distance. Each second going by brings Germany closer to its first win in the competition. Can't fall asleep defensively, but you cannot spoil dessert that way, sir. Raul Domnici. It's almost unforgivable. The good thing is, Germany is way in the lead. Varga. Raul's blind angle manages to block him, but once again, this game is over. Looking through at the buzzer. Next shot, Germany racks up its first win. Hungary simply outmatched. The way the team is built right now, they're going to suffer against any team that has size. They showed some flashes, showed some moments where they started to figure out the way they're supposed to play with the way they're built. But it was just too little, too late, and Germany never looked back. We're going to go back to the women's bracket in just a few moments, but I'm going to let you enjoy those highlights first. So, Uzbekistan in the driver's seat with the search for a ticket to the main party, the one you want to go to, the one all the best teams are invited to, the knockout round, the quarterfinals, and Uzbekistan with the win against Qatar looks like a shoe in. Number two in this group, Germany, looking dominant, to be confirmed against Uzbekistan. But from what we've seen so far, physical, athletic, dangerous with the guard play,
Ladies and gentlemen,
pretty nice.
the women's
Back to the
semi-final
women's bracket,
tournament will
Kyrgyzstan
start
against
shortly.
China.
Please welcome the ladies, starting with Team Kyrgyzstan. Winning number 8, Kamila Urmanbekova. Playing number 6, Natalie Taranbekova. With number 3, Evelina Marzikiva. And with number 5, Karina Kralova. Please welcome the ladies from Kyrgyzstan, white jersey. And now it's time to meet up also from Asia, Team China. And number 10, Xian Lu. With number 6, Yongbing Chen. With number 8, Jiaxi Wang. And with number 12, Yukian Lee. Please welcome the Chinese team red jersey.
Two referees for this game. One of us mine from Brazil and Mohamed Yahia. And in the head-to-head matchup, China and Kyrgyzstan have met up once, and China won that matchup. Was back in the 2017 U18 Asia Cup. China has size, two ladies over at 182, but Kyrgyzstan has some size too. It's going to be interesting. China presenting itself as a favorite in this group, and as a favorite against Kyrgyzstan, but you just never know because Kyrgyzstan is an up and coming country on the Asia bloc. Like I was telling you, a lot of teams, a lot of new faces, new federations getting more and more involved with the sport. We'll see in the women's bracket. We'll also have India and Japan. And we're going to be able to see face up with each other right after this game. Nice execution, but we're finished unfortunately. Kumambitova did a little too much, and that's just enough to give China a little bit of space. We're going to give Jiaxin Wanyang some space to shoot that too. Okay. Wang will not get begged. He's going to be dangerous guard for Team China. You're going to have the balance between the outside and inside play, but you're going to give her another clean look. Playing with fire. Collapsing, the ball turned back. Couldn't get her footing right. Seon Leo turning this ball over. Clean. Way to transition to the other side. Great touch. Hyun Lee. Not messing around. Turnover. Lob City. Reversal. Beautiful. China. Doing a great job so far. Nice. The bounce pass. Falling away a little bit more difficult than it should have been. Maybe because of the lag, the bounce was a bit high. Pushed her teammate to end up a bit further than she wanted. Ooh. Ankle. Did she step on someone's foot? Oh, I'm gonna cringe. I already know. Yeah. I hate it. It's obviously an accident. When you go in traffic, you're always at the mercy of stepping on someone's foot. And you can be as taped up as you want. There's nothing you can do about that. Right here, look. Step on that foot. Yep. Very unfortunate.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a huge round of applause to the Chinese lady. Welcome from KBC, welcome to the Rami. Sorry for the selection, before that. Next one, see you.
That's unfortunate for Team China because obviously not only do they lose a player, but you never know whether she's going to be able to recover. They lose a lot of games. Great take, aggressive by Chen. Throwing the foul. There's 1 free throw to follow. Really off to the right. There's the board by Liu. Kyrgyzstan. Trouble. One advantage. Very clean. Still intense though. Barbecue chicken down low. Not a miss based on the defense right here. Lee would just lack that little extra. Very good move. Unfortunately, no sugar at the end. Mazikina couldn't get it where it needed to go. China looking good. China looking strong. Lee provides Chinese ladies with a 4-point lead. Ball touched the rim, and China will get the ball at the top. We're getting close to first TV timeout in this game. Taking the baseline off balance. Great move. Withstanding contact, finishing with the left hand. And Chen, jumper, looking sweet. Great work. Sealing away from the ball. If you can figure something out about Chinese 3x3, they are teaching the right fundamentals. Watch right here first. Great balance, great elevation, nice heart, nice arc, nice flick of the wrist. We're on the last bucket of the Chinese. And we're not going to see that's the first two that we saw in this game. Or maybe we'll see if we have enough time. But what you got to appreciate is the work from the Chinese post players. 12, Yukian Lee, and the 10, Yaoshan Liu. They're doing a great job establishing position and keeping position long enough for the guards to be able to see them. Nice speed and arena. Kina trying to provide Kyrgyzstan with some kind of boost, but there's a feeling that they're a little bit outmatched. Nice, very nice. Lee goes down to two. Seven-point lead. It's gonna be a trouble on the catch. The main thing for China is to keep establishing inside possession and taking those open twos. They're shooting so good. I mean, it sounds obvious when I say it, but the main thing is just don't go away from what makes you a good team. Don't go away from what makes you successful. We saw another dagger. She came back. I love it. Just didn't even realize that Wong came back. So the ankle hurts, but got taped up again, and she's back for China, and that's a great thing. And they just keep on making it rain. They make it rain. The defense things are starting to look ugly for Kyrgyzstan. But still, she's gonna shoot it. She goes right in, dumps it off. Gotta shoot it because that was gonna be a 3 second call anyway. So the reason I mentioned staying within what makes you successful is that we kind of saw with the German boys right before that. They were dominating inside, unguardable, and they started to feel kind of nonchalant. Man, we're leading by 8, up 10. Eh. So they start getting pretty with it, start doing other things, maybe trying to say, let me just have some fun. Well, some fun doesn't build the right habits, number one. Number two, the table can turn on you so quick in 3x3. You have no idea. And if you can afford to do it against a team that you're that superior to, okay. But if it's not, you match up with a good team, pay the price. Nice. Right before the expiration of the shot clock. 16-3. Wong looking good, even on the sore ankle. Great dish. She could have finished herself. She gave it up, and guess what? She got it right back. Great pass. The steal. Oh, missing. That was unexpected, but maybe it's going to give a wide open too. That was kind of a nice one. Another steal. Are you kidding me? He's the Cookie Monster. I'm gonna call Chen the Cookie Monster. Anything you got anything? But it was kind of a fun one seeing Leo and Chen sharing the wealth, giving back to each other. Consecutive plays, as we see right here, the very good work on the offensive end, fighting. There you go. You're seeing right here. She has the layup, but she's like, "No, you've been sprinting for me so good. Let me give it." And then Chen said, "Well, how about you go to the cup and I give you the ball back?" Beautiful execution right there. Two bigger bodies, two tall ladies of the Chinese squad collaborating like they're guards. China, 2 points away from the win. Kyrgyzstan having a feeling like they're not even seeing the ball anymore. No look for the good look. Liu pulling China within 1 point of the win. There you go. Good patience. No reason not to take it, especially when you're shooting that thing so well. Good job. China looking impressive. Looking like they're going to run through the group. Uzbekistan suffering the worst loss of this tournament so far. Next game up, Japan against India. I'm actually excited about this game. Japan against India. Tip off is going to be in 9 minutes. Obviously, China has finished up its confrontation with Kyrgyzstan quite earlier than scheduled. Almost got it done at the halfway point. So we're gonna have a very very short break. I'm talking about just a few minutes. 7:10. Be ready. Japan against India. I got a lot to say about that one.
a fine yourself for you guys, for you, ladies and gentlemen. Mindenki különbözően alapjövőre, hiszen fel lehet vezetni magukat, hogy 5 másodperc szintén milyen sokat kiszállítva. Egy egész világ nézi, ahol a kedves nézőinket, most éppen a kamerán tárolnak, és ahogy de tessék táncolni, ha már Debrecen van, akkor nyugodtan. Na vártam. It's dance camp time, so show us your skills. Come on, dance camp! Come on, it's time to dance. Go! Azt a bátran eltáncolni, ezt most szeretjük. Nagyon is táncolni. Guys, it's time to dance. Azaz, én átfog a harmónia. Na hát ez a táncot kortalan. És ugye a klasszikus felcsendő lesz a... So this is the last chance for the dance campus. In a second we are starting the Japan India match from the women's category. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the ladies on the board, Japan India. First of all, please welcome Team Japan. Rider number 5, Yuna Abe. Lady number 27, Hideka Sode. Lady number 7, Saki Higashi. And number 10, Kanon Suzuki. Please welcome last year's bronze medalist, Team
All right, all
Japan.
right, all right, all right. So, you want to talk about Team Japan? It's nothing else but last year's bronze medalist. Yeah, you heard me. And this is the team that pushed Team
Team
USA to
India.
its limits. We're talking about a battle of titans, two different playing styles. The Japanese ladies were absolutely heroic, and it was a beauty to witness. So it's going to be interesting to see how they behave this year.
Winner is
They're going to perform
Hungary.
now with a different status and come back and bronze medal. Then come back the next year.
And winner 20, Ahana
Maybe they're going to
Enjo.
expect us to do certain things. But there's one thing that which, uh, which you understand is that Japanese Academy, where they play the game, they have a deep reservoir of players that are interchangeable and can play with the same spirit, the same mindset, and the same efficiency. So it's going to be able to see we have four new names, four new girls. But let's see how they fare in comparison to their predecessors of last season. When it comes to India, it's going to be a team that is going to be much more physical. See the baseball game. They did that. Sky Cascato and Ashley Goody. So India is going to have size advantage down low, but can they follow defensively? Can they sustain the rhythm and pace with which the Japanese ladies are going to play? Japanese ladies are going to shoot the ball. They're going to play quick. They're going to cut. They're going to curl. They're going to go with handoffs. They're going to shoot that thing.
Last year's bronze medalist Japan is on the court in white jersey. 2023, they were beaten
I was nicely
41-40
surprised at the
against
Asia Cup
the United States.
earlier this year, the senior level,
Who won the home tournament without any
and
losses.
what was proposed
Not
by
lost by
India,
Team Japan
like being
at
played, like the
2021
talent level.
against 21 on average
So I'm very curious to
54.
see
This was a
what they're
well-deserved
going to show
bronze
us at the
medal for
U18 level.
Japanese ladies. We'll see how they're going to play here in Debrecen, Square, the first match in the tournament.
All right, ball is in, the ball is checked, and India right away trying to establish inside presence. It was a good move. It's not good enough finish. Right away, you can kind of see the identity of both teams. First possession, it's inside for India. First offense for Japan is chucking up a deuce right away and going right back to the inside for the second time in a row. Unfortunately, No love. Layup. The shot. Be more efficient. Just like that. Big bucket for Abe. Ooh, spin cycle action using the glass, but no love. A little bit off the mark. And twice. Kicking it out. Wide open, top of the key. Ball skewing to the right. Still kicking off there. No extra pass to the left. There's no need to. Abe putting Japan up to. Bobsar in the paint needs to be much more efficient, and the male George is gonna have to be efficient too. But the problem is for you that you got Imakasone and the Japanese ladies ready to bring out the katanas from outside the 2 point range. They are deadlier than most teams that you're gonna play against. Nice. Quick action, there's gonna be one too many steps. Pass needed to be triggered a little bit earlier. All right, that's the mismatch that you got to capitalize on, and they surely do. But then you got to play transition defense and watch out because you know what the law is in 3x3. 2 points better than one. They literally double down on the ratio. Good execution until you pass it up. Good defense. Really contest. Wow, going through the defense. They're going to attack those gaps relentlessly. Good take by Kanan Suzuki. And that's 5-1. India needs to put it together quick. It's going to be complicated, and that would be one way to do it. But watch out on the transition. Once again, a little bit lucky. Benil George a bit slow. That would have been a spoil with a nice layup from Gunjan Mantri. It's a game of numbers with Japan. They're thinking about how many shots they're going to take. They're going to have a solid percentage. So at some point, even if they miss 3 in a row, they're going to knock down a few more. Mantri missing, unfortunately. Foul. Getting close to the first TV timeout. Neither team is playing to the best of its ability so far. Neither Japan nor India is giving us their best. But Japan is kind of warming up now. Just think it's much more pace than India. So the nice handoff action at the elbow for Kanan Suzuki. That's going to be an N1. India is a dangerous team. India is a physical team. And if Babsar hasn't found success close to the cup early on, she got that N1 to go. She even got the people. Oh, yes. That was nice. Second that close out. And once again, it's It's the battle of the styles because you're going to have the physicality, the size, the strength of India in the paint against Turkey's outside shooting of Japan. But when we talk about outside shooting, you got to think of Gurjan Monkey doing a really good job. But once again, India scores, Japan scores right back. The game goes fast. Let's transition back on you. I'm not going to dwell on whatever bucket you give them. I want you dwelling about the buckets they're going to give you. Highlights, Mukasone, and Kano Suzuki. Right, a great boost offensively. Team Japan. And obviously, Abe also aggressive. Mm, short, good rebound. And with the play, the ball did not hit the rim, and it's now getting back to Japan. Nice move. It's all about pace in basketball. You got to change rhythm if you want to be successful. And Kano Suzuki is doing that very successfully. Gotta shoot it. Gotta shoot it. Gotta keep aware of the 12-second shot clock. Gotta keep awareness. Stay aware. Keep awareness. Two. Wide open. And it's short. I think India is making a job harder than it should be. Guards, Mantri and Agrawal are kind of overlooking the inside positions that Kabzar and Benin George are fighting to get. Could be giving the ball much quicker, and that's going to be a travel. Nice. The back screen action. See, once again, he's asking for the ball, and you got to love it up cleaner. He's risking of getting a 3-second call in the paint. Taking too long to recognize that, and it should be the game plan from the get-go. Matched up against a smaller opponent, you gotta hurt them where you can. Japan, still cold. There you go. Either you shoot it quick and you get preferential position for offensive rebound, or you give it right back. Either solution is pretty good. Ooh, the ball rims out. And with emotions, but place at the right time, fighting. But keeps the 3-point lead going for Japan. Tough turnaround. Right now, outside. Let's get it scored on right back. India can't prevent Japan from harassing the Dragon Lane. Cookies. She's shifty. Left, right, left. Full of onion. Ready or not. It's got to be lobbed. That's a very bad pass. You pay the price for that turnover. can't pass it straight when you're being matched up with a smaller defender, and that's going to be a moving screen. Arana, George overdoing it a little bit to free up her teammate, but she got caught by patrol. There we go. Was bound to drop at some point. Good attempt. Good shot. Oh, look at this. Attacking those out. Anytime the Japanese guards see a Wapsar or Benny George closing out on them, it's like they're seeing a chicken skewer jumping on it like I would. I'm telling you, I'm all about the chicken. Gonna make me happy. Bring me some chicken. Freaking, I'm starting to get hungry. It's 7:30. World Cup action is long. Okay, so after the timeout, can India pull back within striking distance? It's looking complicated, but I don't see India maximizing its advantage at this moment. They are lagging in decision making. Take too long. Don't give the ball inside the way they should. They hold on to it a little bit too much and over dribble most of the time. And on the other hand, play with great pace and they get open look. Even though they don't knock him down, not bad shots. Inside of 12 seconds. There you go. Good offensive board. George. He's going to be too late. There you go. Keep it simple. Use the glass. Wide open. No hesitation. Then it sets up the offensive board. Great activity on the opposite side. Saki Gashi. Probably not going to finish in 21. Nice pass. Mid-range. Bit long. Japan just playing with a different gear. Once again, trying to pass it directly. Not a good look. See you later. Taking that closeout. Just too quick. That's a good pass. There you go. To the hand. Lob it up. Where the smaller defender can't get their hands on it. Movement, good passing. Pass back, shoot it up. We have to put some negatives here. 18-10, 8-point lead. Japan in perfect control. 2 minutes left. Don't forget about some. India. They're not out by any means. But if they want to keep their hopes alive, they can't have low scoring. China put on a great display against Kyrgyzstan. And case of a three-way tie. But why not? I'm just saying, why not? Japan and China do look one click above. Is the way it is. Let's keep it buck. Let's keep it honest. But India has the making of a team that can make you doubt, that can make you face issues. You're looking at the game that we saw earlier today between Mexico and Morocco. You saw how Mexico played against Ukraine, and you're thinking, okay, well, Morocco has no chance. Morocco could have and probably should have won that game. So just keep that in mind when you think of India. They're going to be matched up with China. You just don't know. I think for sure they're not going to win this game against Japan. Japan too focused. Japan not even playing its best game. It missed a whole lot of open looks. But just imagine if they managed to get hot. The game would have been over about 3 minutes ago. And another one off the mark. But wide open. There you go. That's a good pass. I wish I saw more of that from India earlier in the game. Good mid-range. So Japan, there you go. Now you got to catch it. So Japan missing too many open looks. And this is going to count. They could have finished this game in 21 much faster. 17 foul. 2 free throws coming up. I believe the free throws to be on Saki Higashi. Yep, it is. This is the first. And missing badly the second. Did she just airball that one? Saki, we need to talk. What happened? Talk to me. Talk to me. Number 2. Off target. Nice fake. Extra pass. Beautiful.
If you foul, there are 2 shots goes to Japan.
$19-12. Japan with a chance to get that 21-point win they're looking for. Almost another one. Good thing she was there at the offensive board. Canon Suzuki. Almost scored the ball. So China will, forgive me. Japan will have another go at it. I was thinking about the matchup between China and Japan. It's going to be coming up. And there you go, 21. Japan, logical winner.
The first victory for Japanese tournament last year. 4 finalists enters the tournament winning. That's the victory.
India is going to have to figure a lot of things out, but scoring only 12, future doesn't look too bright. So unless they take control and win everything, and hope that Japan does the same, it's going to be quite complicated. But we will figure it out the moment we want to have a few highlights. Then we're going to have a short break. Here's the rankings in Pool C. China and Japan at the top. India and Kyrgyzstan much lower. As you can see, we're going to have China against India last game of the day, and Kyrgyzstan against Japan, which will set us up for what I believe to be the inevitable matchup. Yeah, last game of Pool B between China and Japan for group supremacy. We're going to have a short break. Short break. Next game up is going to be local favorites, Hungary, matched up with Qatar. A must win game. No discussion. No option. Hungary wants to stay alive. They got to win. And so does Qatar. You don't want to miss that in just a few minutes.
Gyorsan, gyorsan, pörög az idő, gyere vissza. Jó, az első! Stop! Na és akkor most odafigyelünk, és csak ott lesz az első feladat. Lássuk, mit ír. Dance! Na, táncolni kell, akkor gyerünk! Gyerünk, gyerünk! Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise to Patrick! Come on, Patrick! Dance, come on, dance! This is the law, this is your gift, so come on, gyerünk, gyerünk, táncol, hátra, nyugodtan! Hadd szóljon egy igazi hétfői tánc! Még most nyári szünet van, élvezzük az utolsó vetőket, ez az! Köszönjük szépen! Jó az első! Bravo! Következő! Oké. Várjuk. Na akkor... Let's go! Következő! Gyorsan, gyorsan, pörög az idő. Nagyon jól vagyunk egyébként az idő tekintetében. Ott a következő, jó, hát gyere gyorsan! Lássuk, hogy ez a következő feladat. Dunk! Hát most nem zsákolnod kéne. Nem biztos, hogy az, ha esetleg a Japanban vesznek, de talán még akkor se érjük el. Szóval let's another shoot. Akkor viszont egy új, lássuk az új pörgetést. Figyelj! Trapping, we do. Na, tapsoltak a közönséget. És csak 20-asra nem tudod tapsolja. Mindenki, ez a korú szépen körbe. Minden négyelátó tapsoljon. Élvezt mindenütt, gyerünk. Nézzük el, hogy Patrick! Gyere! Köszönjük szépen a közönségünknek is, megvan a második, még egy doblás. Még rám vár, és hogyha megvan és az újabb kihívás teljesítetted, akkor tiéd az labdait, ami a kezedben van. Majdnem, kapcsolat biztosult meg Patrickot! Nagyon komoly a két! Tisztán jól van! Bravo! Ezt elkülön elvár valószínű, nem lesz szükség. Nézzük, hogy ki fog kipörögni. Na, akkor keressünk egy bírót, akit meg kell majd ölelni. Hát a referee megy fel oda. Mutatja a kollega. Gyere, jöjjünk ki. Ott van fent egy bíróhölgy. És akkor őt kell majd megölelgetni. Amennyiben sikerül, akkor a labdát át is adom neked. Ó, hát kedves közönségünk! Hazai közönség kedvenc bíróhölgye segített. Patrick, gyere átolom a labdát neked. Itt a bajnokon a fülelátó előtt parancsolj, tehát kedves Patrick. Gratulálunk, szép munka volt. Reméljük, hogy jól éreztem magad, és hamarosan jövök a magyar srácok, szóval tessék szurkolni. Egy jó napszót kérnék szépen Patrickra! Köszönjük szépen! szóval. Bízunk abban, hogy a magyar srácok pedig az első sikerüket itt a kiváló Debreceni közönség előtt fogják összehozni. Néhány perc egészen pontosan 6, és jövünk a magyar-Qatar összecsapással. Ladies and gentlemen, after a short break, we are continuing our program. Hungary versus Qatar here in the main square of Debrecen. Please welcome the teams, first of all, the host nation, Team Hungary! Please go,
Team Hungary already with its back against the wall. Heard it. Pretty simple. If they lose, they're pretty much out of the tournament and quarterfinal contention. It's as simple as that. But guess what? That is the actual same case scenario for Qatar. Both teams having lost their first game and both teams looking for redemption. I mean, idea right now. Uzbekistan demolished Qatar 21-12. Call that demolished because the barely 10-point lead is big. Hungary can have some regrets with their matchup against Germany. Germany is a very powerful looking team. They only lost with a 6 points difference, knowing that they did not propose their best game all throughout. Showed some flashes. They kind of stayed away from what could make them successful. So it's going to be interesting to see how they manage defensively to contain this man right here, Zam Buismina, who's been very efficient, even though he forced a few plays in his previous game, but he's talented. Hungary matches up better with Qatar. They're at home, stands filled up. Everybody expect a win from them. Can they pull it off? Find out. Referees for this game as we attack the last 4 games of the day. We had a nice 17 games program for you today. So that's game number 14. We had Ashley Goody and Juana Somai on cue.
Magyarországról 21-12-re adtak ki, a miénk pedig a címvédő némekektől 11-14-re. Egy csapat biztosan győztesen fogja elhagyni a pályát. Bízunk benne, hogy pedig a magyar srácok lesznek. Ehhez pedig nekünk is óriási nagy feladatunk lesz, hogy 10 percen keresztül húzzuk őket és meglegyen az első magyar győzelem. Two teams lead, one losses, Uzbekistan World Cup.
We are right on time. It's 45, and the ball is about to get checked up. Hungary and Qatar playing for survival. ISO mode activated. Get it up. And the ball gets picked. Good keys. It's Nina. Not going anywhere. Varga goes around, kicks it back out. And the ball given to Mijarosh at the last second. Was a little bit dangerous because they were taking the risk to get a 3-second call. But everything worked out fine. Mijarosh knocks down the free throw from Hungary. Is that done? On an island, over dribbling, turning the ball over, give and go. Playing much different. Hungary taking the advantage early. Already the second team foul against Qatar. That's 2 hit. Yinga capitalizing. Justina turns it over yet again. So 3 straight turnovers for Qatar. Not looking good on offense right now. Too much dribbling, too much ISO. Not enough collaborating, and great flash behind the defense. Misharosh draws yet another foul. So Hungary for victory. Started off this game the right way. We zip. Nina, for a second shot clock violation. Qatar taking too long to set up. Nina not connecting with the rim. 12-second violation. Mishirosh making the same mistakes than the Qatari. That's the way you do it. Don't play around with your food. You just go, you harass, you attack. There you go. A little bit of movement off the drive. Nice backdoor cut. Nice driving kick. Nice. And look, you say, responds to the quick bucket, going for the back-to-back. Ooh, the ball rims out. That would have been a backbreaker right there. Nina, another turnover. That's already 4 turnovers for Qatar. That's way too much if you want to hope for anything. Ball given inside. The flash, another turnover. Catastrophic start of the game for Qatar. 5 turnovers in barely 2 minutes and some change played. Hungary turning it over. Going to make feel Qatar a little bit better about themselves, I guess. It's a little bit disappointing the start of the game from Qatar. I was expecting another reaction and another turnover. Are you kidding me? Can Qatar get back in this game? Most importantly, can they put their head in this game? The foul. Apparently, there's probably an ankle sprain. Didn't see it. Just saw the hit, the grab. Yeah. Looks like an ankle sprain for sure. Sprain. I don't know if he did that on his own or if he stepped on someone's foot. We saw that with the Wong. She came back though. This free throw. At least get the offensive board. Pass back. Extra pass. Hungary sharing the wealth. Looking good. Looking real good. Uzbekistan almost turned it over again. But they do turn it over as a team. Jarosh attacking that closeout. See you later, baby. See you later. Oh, yes. Mijarosh going with his defender. That does not even look fair for Abdulaziz Elmi. Getting put on the highlight. Tired boys looking dejected. Not a good look. What can you expect to go for greater goals? Turn the ball over 67 times in the first 3 minutes of this game. It's just giving possessions away to an opponent playing at home. Nice. That's not the first time he's been doing that. Taking the back pick, flashing in the back of the defense, and the punishment. Yenge hitting that corner too. Qatar sticking with the solo play. Nice footwork for finishing. Oh, attacking that closeout, making it look easy, drawing the foul. 4th team foul against Qatar. And Hungary well on its way to victory. Well, point lead. I was not expecting that. I was expecting a battle. I was expecting a reaction from Qatar. All I see is turnovers stacking up on top of one another. Very disappointing. Hungary does not care about what's going on in the Qatari's head. They're thinking about what their purpose is, which is give a win to their home fans and to keep their hopes alive. Shadosh. Nice cross. Poor finish. Stina. It was up. Can't connect. Pass back. No look. Pass it back. Oh, yes. Oh, no. Spoiling dessert. Very unfortunate because that would have been the play of the day. Throwing up an airplane. Ball did not touch the rim. Qatar looking completely out of sync. Mijarosh. Wide open. He stays with it. Makes himself available, cutting through the middle. This game is not going to go 10 minutes, guys. Great defense. Qatar is making it easy on Hungary to not only feel confident, but to just get easy opportunities in transition. Poor shot selection offensively means good shot selection to come to your opponent. Nice selection. Oh, yes. Hungary just feasting. Feasting. Steal. Wide open. Yakum. 19-2. Qatar getting humiliated right now. Bad shot after bad shot. This result is to be expected. Oh, the jab had him turned up. Good recovery. They just can't connect on anything. Finally. Thank you, sir. Hajdú-Bihar. Giving Qatar some life. It's going to be a foul. 15 foul against Qatar. Second TV timeout. Hungary will have the ball. What are they going to come up with out of the timeout?
So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. And we have 3 more games. One, Germany, Uzbekistan. From men's category. And then Kyrgyzstan, Japan, and China in the off-order. Indeed. So, ladies and gentlemen, who is cheering for Qatar? Okay, let's see. Who is cheering for Hungary? Come on, guys.
All right, out of the timeout. Once again, executing, scoring, 24. And just like that, Qatar puts an end I mean, Hungary puts an end to Qatar's misery. Congratulations to the Hungarian kids feeding their crowd at home. Obviously, Qatar will try to present a different image in their last game of pool action. Coming right up, Germany against Uzbekistan, playing for top of the group supremacy.
You can see the QR code on the giant screen scanning. There are some information, schedule, heat stroke, and also fan wall where we can send the pictures. Hatalmas QR kód a kijelző nyugodtatásra használni. Ott a pontos menetrend, képeket posztolni, és ennek sok is található, ahol lehet megnézni a 3x3-as termékek közül.
Coming up, Germany against Uzbekistan. The game for Pool C supremacy. Both teams look good, but Uzbekistan came out on top against Qatar, playing a very free, very confident game. Now they're going to be matched up with a very physical German team. So don't go anywhere. Just in a few moments. Pool C supremacy after day one of competition out here in the Stut Square in Debrecen for the U18 3x3 World Cup. We're going to use this moment to tell you, if you haven't done it yet, follow us on all social media platforms at FIBA 3x3. We are easy to find. Your host, Angelo Tagarakis. You should know me by now. That's all. Happy to be with you, and thank you for being with me. Going straight to the team's introduction. We're going to start with Germany, defending champs. Daniel Biel, Johan Grau, Timothy Kotsis, Raul Dominici, who I had a feeling kind of got complacent in a way that they knew the game was theirs. They had no doubt about it. They could have pressed on it much against Hungary. Could have been more physical. Could have been more deadly, to put it that way. But they're going to go for the kill shot. Against Uzbekistan, I have a feeling that they can't afford to do that. William Zentsev, Maru Sobirov, Mukhahmad Marasulov, and Amir Nasulayev gonna try to shock everybody. Let's say.
Please welcome on the corner, blue jersey team, Uzbekistan.
Game number 15 of the day. Game number 15. You see, it's been a long day already. Referees for this game, holding the coin, Vegeta Sky, Skato, and Juana Posamai will be the refereeing duo. See the German ladies over the German boys, showing some love, supporting as they should. Always got to show love to your country, men and women. All right, so ball is checked in. Germany will play defense first. That's going to be the first turnover in Uzbekistan. Team that can match up physically with Germany much better. Nice take right off the bat. Nietzsche with Germany on the scoreboard. You gotta love it up. Keep repeating myself. You can't go with direct pass when you're being three-quartered. Nice patience, nice composure. Going for the fast break too. It's not gonna work out. Maybe a shooter can take care of it. Here we go. Dominici. 3 straight points for Germany. Man, he's hot. Gonna be a trouble. Gotta watch your feet foot. Can't be hopping around like a little bunny. And stay on the ground. Driving, kicking. That it was a good shot. Very good shot. Brown. There we go. The ball fed inside, but no good position initially. You had to put a bounce down to try to create a little bit of a better spot. Oh, nice footwork. Germany starting hot. They want to clean the plate up after day one of competition. They just want to be undefeated, not think about anything else, enjoy the food, go back to the hotel, relax. No more day practice. First action. From Nietzsche. Earns the free throw. Of the score. We shoot it. Line violation. Ahmad Marasulov gives Dominici an opportunity to figure it out, travel. Uzbekistan not responding well to the physical challenge proposed by Team Deutschland. German simply pressure, challenge each possession and each position, and Uzbekistan not responding well. Brown makes it look easy. Needs to be more contested, or it's going to be a short-lived game for Uzbekistan. Daniel Bill looking dominant physically and athletically. Makes that block look easy. To get it off, the ball did not touch the rim, but got recovered quick. A bit flat, but this man right here, great pass. Oh, you can't spoil that. Oh, you owe him an assist. We're gonna talk about this one at dinner. Like, look, man, how you gonna boycott my no-look pass like that? What did I do to you? Rao posts up, and you see that's kind of a nonchalant pitch back. Germany now starting to feel good, leading 6-1. They gotta press on that button. They gotta be even tougher now than they were at the beginning of this game. No. Using the glass. It's the backboard. Always responds. Never misses from the office. Remove. Ahmad Marasulov. Provides a little bit of energy offensively to Uzbekistan, but he got the box out. Can't miss the assignment. Trying to go back to back. Not happening. Now 4. Uh-oh. Now, another missed layup. See the highlights. Raul Dominici provided a great boost offensively right off the bat for Team Deutschland. German dominating physically, they also impose their will defensively. shot. Great contest. Ball got deflected. There's going to be only 2 point some seconds. Or is it a new shot? I don't think there should be a new shot clock if it stays in the same position. Go back to moving out. How much was left on the clock? Some. I don't see the broad plan right now. Good travel. Every day he's shuffling. Can't do that. Can't move both feet without establishing a pivot first. Wow. Paved the whole way with that handoff for an easy Dominici lay. So, finish. Once again, open look. This boy right here, you're going to cook an egg on his left elbow. I'm telling you, burning hot. Cook it anywhere on that left arm. You can cook it on the wrist, on the palm, on the fingertips. Don't matter. Whatever he's going to touch, he's going to burn up. Raul Dominici. Making it look easy. I'm going to call him Raul Dominici. Not Dominici, Dominici. 6-point lead. Getting closer to the halfway point of this game. They probably had 1-2 timeout. Two bigs collaborate. Brown. Trucking his way to the cup. That's going to be an offensive foul. And Vegeta caught it the way I did. You don't need to put so much on it. Look at this. It's like, good off the board, boy. No. Can't do that. You gotta be more tolerant. Hands, Bill. Great activity. Oh my! Daniel Bill. And we are only seeing the highlight at the very end, but you got to see the hands before that. Since the very start of the play, we make life hard on anything moving in front of him. Get 12 seconds, guys. Get 12 seconds. Nice. But I got to appreciate the defensive effort right here from Timon Gotzis. Going to foul. He was beat on the play until it wasn't no more. Great effort by Yo. Easy. Kicks it out. It was good kick and drive. I mean, drive and kick. But based on what I saw the first game, it's probably a timeout requested by Uzbekistan. Now, we're going to be watching some highlights. Getting close to the end of this first day of competition. We've already learned quite a few interesting things about the man's bracket. But we're going to wait for the day to finish, obviously. This game is one of the main things that we need to establish. Wait for the end result to commentate. And After this, we're going to have both Japan and China playing their last full game of the day and the last games of day one at the World Cup. So we can have a full summary. Driving kick, then you have to elevate. And he's going to try to bang on everybody, and he has no mercy. You better get out of the way if you don't want to get put on the poster. It doesn't matter. That's the best way you can potentially respond. Rasulov says, yeah, you dunked it, but that's worth one. My shot right here is worth two. It's going to be a carry. Uzbekistan is not out of the woods yet. I mean, Germany is not out of the woods. Uzbekistan is still looming, and look at this. It's 1-2 just for you, two. Ooh, all right now. All right now. Mobile. High elevation. I told you. Germany is not out of the woods. Wolf from Uzbekistan is still there. Dumneezy. Oh, you got that nickname for sure now. Just incandescent. I'm telling you. Hotter than lava. Can't even remember him missing. Great flash. Off the back pick action. Great execution. Dumneezy, aka officially named Domnici, but he's gonna have to change his legal name. He's gonna have to change his legal name because he heard me talk about him. He's gonna have to change his legal name. I'm telling you right now. It's not Raul Domnici no more. It's Raul Domneezy because that's too easy. He's gonna light it up from far with the lefty. Ha ha hoo hoo. What are you thinking, leaving him open? Come on, heat check. You got to take that. Heat check. You got to take that. But he's like, look, man, I play the right way. Don't rush me. Let me make my pass. Let me feed my teammate. I ain't mad at you, buddy. I ain't mad at you. You do you. But now you're going to take that one. You better take that one. Ooh, the ball. Wow. Still, nice lob, even though it's a little bit too hard. So from behind, it looked like it was just good, but it was too much. You're gonna tell me never too much, never too much. Well, this is not too much. Then you'll be partying it up. Domnici, aka Dumneezy. Too easy. Went on a crazy tear. Germany looking mighty impressive. I was wondering what was going to happen. Well, we got the answers. Yakum. See all those highlights. That was a nice shot, too. Daniel Bill, nothing to mess with. This boy right here. This man right here. I already got a voice. This man is going to try to make me lose the little that I have left. Don't do that to me. Goes out. Nice. Sweet dish. There you go. On the hand. Germany can finish it up. And who else? Who else? Ooh. Well, what you gonna do, Gotsis? Nice pocket pass. Dumneezy spinning, finishing. Oh, come on. Spoiling the opportunity. Put the lid as only should the man who propelled Germany to an easy, and I'm going to call it a real easy win. Uzbekistan tried it for a few minutes, but Once this man had it going, it was over. There you go. Domnizi, Raul Domnici, put on a show. He's gonna have a full highlight just with this game. All right now. So, congratulations to Germany, taking care of business, the defending champs. Well on its way to finish top of the group. Now we're gonna have last last set of two games. I don't understand German. Sorry, but I can say Dankeschön. Kyrgyzstan and Japan, China and England against India. Last two women's game of the day. Games number 16 and 17. I'm gonna shut up now. Let you admire German Qualität highlights. So here are the standings in Pool C in the men's bracket. Hungary now looking like, why not? You see what I mean? Why not? Quarterfinals looming. They're gonna have the game to decide it against Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan, a physical team, but once they played against Germany, all the physicality seemed to disappear. And I don't think that they didn't try. I just think Germany is that good right now. So it's going to set us up for some nice, full action in 2 days. Because yes, Pool C will get 1 day of rest, then come back the day after tomorrow. And now Pool C in the women's bracket is dealing with the same schedule. So now let's see if Japan is going to take care of business the way I expect him to against Kyrgyzstan. Let's see if Kyrgyzstan can propose something better the way Morocco did in their second game, because they suffered the worst loss of the day. So let's see how they respond. And then we'll finish it up with China against India in just a few moments.
Ladies and gentlemen, two more matches to come. Women's category. We are starting with the Kyrgyzstan Japan match. Please welcome the ladies one by one, starting with Team Kyrgyzstan. Wearing the ring, Kamila Urmanbekova. Playing with number 6, Nelly Bekova. With number 3, Evelina Mazikina. And with number 5, Kalina Kalilova. Please welcome the white
So Kyrgyzstan with Kamila Omamitova, Nelly Bekova, Evelina Mazikina, and Karina Kadirova. They're going to try to present a much better version of themselves. Obviously, it's not going to be. Hello, how y'all doing? It's not going to be an easy task because Japan is on point. Let me tell you guys, they're just alongside what we've seen from them last year. Play well, move all the time, no stop, pressure the ball on defense, they shoot that thing. They're scrappy, they fight for possession for rebounding position. They're just tough, guys. They're just tough. Don't look at there are their smaller frame than some of the teams that you've seen so far because they haven't even shot that ball that well. And they've had so many open looks in their previous game against India. So I can only wonder how Kyrgyzstan is gonna behave right now. How they're gonna respond to the challenge. And the thing that we've learned in the years past is, and I shared that with you guys earlier on the podcast, you can't take what you've seen in the game that happened previously in the first game. It could be a completely different team, completely different energy. Referee Mohamed Dehia and Brigitta Sabai Kaskoto from Hungary. She's at home. Yep. I know Debrecen is home, but I know she's at home. Anytime you're on your home soil, in the home country, yeah, every week. Anyhow, uh, big shout out to everybody in Japan and Kyrgyzstan watching the game. Big shout out to everybody internationally that's been following this event since the beginning of the day in my company. I hope you're doing well and I hope you're enjoying this. That's most important. So let's see. Last two games of the day. Oops, there it is. So, Higashi, top of the key. Using the open shot. Probably not the best option. Ball is going to be getting back. Here just trying to believe, but after the baseline drive, getting the wide open look, you can't be overthinking it. Plus, she kind of short closeout defensively against you, so you got to take that shot. Defense, good anticipation defensively. Sakurigashi is not buying any of those fakes and collaborations. She was ready. Going once, going twice. Ooh. They say third time is a charm. Kanan Suzuki will get another opportunity in this game. This game we call it 10-minute sprints. had to shoot it. Zikina tried to avoid the 12-second shot clock violation, and this time Saki Higashi draws the foul. She's going to have it. And zip.
First point of the match by Saki Higashi.
Give and go. There you go.
Next server, Evelina
Nice execution. Kyrgyzstan on the board. Open look. Miss target. A bit inside of the head. One free throw coming up. Chop. 2-1 turnover. Silly turnover. We would say unforced turnover. Just like that. Paid the price for it. Higashi bumps the lead up to 4-1 real quick. Fast break city. I probably shot it. Just made one. But I understand why she did not want to. She was like, look, Jamaica get some speed on her. It's going to be too hard for the closeout defense to stop her. And I get it. I got you. Mecha Sonic going supersonic on him. Bumping the lead to 4. Defense. First pass. And I was waiting for that kick out pass in the corner. I was expecting that pass. I mean, the help side was so obvious, but she still thought that she could thread the needle. This get me in between the two. Yeah, I get it. Share the ball. Knowing mostly that it's the spirit of the Japanese game. That's the way that they've been on all levels, men or women, all categories. Attacking right off the catch. Beautiful. Great take. Saki Higashi. Just too fast for Karina Kadyrova. Eight one. Score keeps moving up. Moving on up. Moving on up. That can be the 15th foul against Kyrgyzstan. Nice. Now the ball's going to be given back to Japan. As Kadyrova had total control of that ball. The pass was a little bit too far forward. You got to lead your teammate as they're running somewhere, but you can't be leading them too far. Unfortunately, we're getting close to the first timeout in this game. That's the carry. Great ball pressure. Yuma Kasone, first TV timeout. Japan doing what we expect him to do. That's then corrected. It was not Kadyrova on the last play that I mentioned. It was Tan Bikova. Ball at the top. Japan. What they're going to do out of the timeout. Beautiful. Sizzling through, double crossing everybody, betraying the defense. Kanan Suzuki then gives it up to her teammate on a platter. There you go. You can finish. 9-1. Japan looking like a lock for a quarterfinal, but are they going to be top seed or second seed? They're going to settle that in a few days against China, unless India has something to say about that. Right off the pitch back. Great. If you leave Japanese ladies to shoot, fast break city, fast break city. And another one. And another one. Ooh, you see how things can turn ugly when you play against Japan? You turn that rock over, and then you just see the score get bumped up 13-1 so fast, so furious. Doesn't even make sense. She kind of misdribbled it. She still has the control, footwork, turn around, and get it done. Canon Suzuki. And let me tell you this right now, so you can just settle this, but it's not going to go all the way to 10 minutes. Just warning. We're going. Japan is not showing any signs of slowing down. She's thought about it. Ooh, I'm erasing you. Oh, yes. Epitome of Japanese basketball right there. Drive kick, share the wealth, and knock it down from a distance. So I was saying that we're not going to go the distance with the time. See the score, right? Crossover. See you later. Bye-bye. Timeout requested by Kyrgyzstan. Ball at the elbow. Defense by Japan. Big ball pressure. Creating another turnover. Quick reminder, follow us on all social media platforms. If you want to give me a shout out, you can find me at in _czar _gram. There we go. Nope. Nope. But the foul. 16 foul against Kyrgyzstan. One free throw coming up. (17-2). It's going to be a foul. To push. Yes. No discussion. Can be putting hands like this on people and not expect Brigitte to call it? Are you silly? Of course he's going to call it. Yes, he should. Can Kyrgyzstan get a clean look? Yes, they can. But no, they can't convert. That's too bad. Beautiful move. Cross you to the middle, spin back to the baseline. 3 points away from a 21-point victory. This one was intercepted. The shot on target was just a little bit short. A little teeny bitty short. the case once again. Another steal. Too fast. Kanabikova has been suffering all game long defending the smaller Japanese ladies off closeouts for the game. Yep. For the game. Still no. Second TV timeout. Ladies are going to get a breather.
Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more match to go. The first day of the U18 World Cup here in Debrecen, Square. China versus India.
And it's unfortunate for Kyrgyzstan because they've come up with a few situations that came out pretty clean, but don't put the finishing touches on the painting. It would look awkward. Unfortunately, Kyrgyzstan could not come up with more buckets. Right now, they are suffering the same fate. Then against the Chinese ladies. It's another foul. Being caught red-handed. A little bit too much of hugging right there. The right arm, the right hand. She's a pest. She won't let you do anything. She'll make you work hard for it. Great job defensively by Rebecca Stone. Someone just keeps the pressure on. Nice move. Very nice move. The game. Third time is not a charm. Maybe a fourth time. Gotta take it. Yeah. 20-3. And the pass was just very bad on this one. But she did not throw it to the hand at all. Where the defense was positioned was not the right way. All right, game over. Congratulations. Your business as expected. Waiting to see what China is going to do against India. We'll talk about that in due time. Just a few minutes. Here were the two highlights. Go and eat.
Ladies and gentlemen, last game of the first day of the U18 World Cup here in Debrecen. Women's category, China, India, Pool C. Please welcome the ladies. Starting with Team China. Ready to attack, Zero Liu.
Last game in Pool C, China against India. China looked so good, so good in their first match. And you're gonna tell me, yeah, it was against Kyrgyzstan. I can't really argue. Then we saw Japan. We said, "Ooh, Japan looks real good, real good." It was against India. Then they confirmed it, just like China did against Kyrgyzstan. Right now, we can settle all of this thought process with this game. China will have an opportunity to set the table up for a great matchup. It looks like a playoff matchup. That looks like a potential head-on game matchup against Japan. To see who will finish first of Pool C or who will finish second. But the main thing is this: before we talk about it, they got to go through India. And going through India is not going to be simple. India has a lot of quality. I think a lot of underused quality. So let's see if they talked it over. Let's see which mentality they're going to show up in this game. Let's see.
Please welcome the referees of the game, Mohamed Yahya, Egypt, and Kuala Brazil.
Referees Pasamai and Yahya. And Egypt and Brazil. 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 Such a great accent. But let's get this game started. Game number 17 of the day. Last game of the day. It's been a long day. But I won't complain. I am definitely used to do 20 of those. Usually, normal schedule. We got 4 days of 20 pieces, 20 buckets, buckets of 20 games. Since a few teams did not show in this World Cup for multiple reasons, then we just got fewer games here, fewer games there. Still got a nice crowd. Still got a nice crowd, particularly with the South Tribune, South bleachers. So last game of the day, China is going to look to keep up with the good work. Ball. First possession. First shot. That's a good move. That's a good first possession right here. Both teams missing close to the cup baskets. She's going back at it. Frustrated that she didn't make it the first time. She's like, forget this. Bupsva. Going at it, but a quick answer from Lee. One apiece. Yes, good defense by China. 12-second shot clock violation. Yes. Shooting that thing. That thing. That thing. That thing. Telling you. Cannot give her space. You're gonna get punished for it. Chan, with the dagger. Shot all over the backboard. Nice. Find the way. Get to the cup. Mid range. You're so surprised to be so open. You got to take that. Wide open. There you go. I told you. India playing much better in this game. Manpreet and Agraval. Agraval this time, actually. Getting the cut. Getting the 2-point shot.
Offensive foul.
Upsval. Putting too much. Easy offensive foul call. Boom. Nope. Don't need that. 4 piece. Nice game. Not fast, but better recovery. Benil George. India. In this game. Saying don't count us out quite yet. Benil George. Flashing right through the middle. Getting the ball in a good timing. Which was not happening in the previous game. Just mentioning. Just like that. Just like that. No, they did not clear. You gotta know that. You gotta keep reminding each other. But it's not just the responsibility of who has the ball. It's the responsibility of who makes the pass. And the responsibility of who didn't make the pass but see the play unfold. And the responsibility of the fourth lady sitting on the side. Nice mid-range. Full bag. Chan. Oh, yes. Another one with the full bag. Ronvi Agraval. After the 2-point range, but the things are going too fast. How about this? Run. Agraval trying to go back to it, and she does. Stepping up big in this game. And once again, access denied, but you got to keep playing defense. And stay away on that closeout. Hoping she's going to miss because that's not in your control. Ball deflected. Got a nice game on our hands. China being challenged. China maybe not expecting India to bring the A game like that. In the last game of the day, I like it. Highlights. Wow, it's coming big. Team India with miscommunication defensively. It's gonna be costly. India is getting a little bit lucky because defensively they're giving up too many open looks. The thing is, Japan took advantage of that. China hasn't yet. You need to watch out. You need to get out the paint. No, we did. Good job. Ooh, spinning around. That was a good move. Yeah, George. And George cannot stay in front, and that's uncharacteristic. We can lead, missing the easy lay. Oh, it's gonna be a slight travel. Slight. You gotta love what you see from a Moonby Agrawal. Just going to work. Wide open. It's short. Great defensive pressure by China. And the recognition, the two guards collaborating, the nice off pass from Wang, hitting Chen. Back. He's thinking about it. Not thinking anymore. Mismatch City. Well done, lady. That's our getting another bucket and Wang attacking the slower defender. What a dime. What a recognition right there of the situation. And she will not stop because she can't stop. Her name is Gunvi Agrawal. And neither will Wang. Willing her team to a 3-point lead. Should we call travel on that one? Oh, yes! Oh, no. Roller coaster of emotions right now. Yeah. Fortunate for the highlight take, but fortunate for India as they still get a chance at closing up the gap. This dime. Ooh, on. It's putting on shooting clinic. This time, it's not going to fool the defense. A little bit of a rush on the outlet pass. Liu miscalculated the trajectory. Neil George forgot her luggage on that trip. She gets dispossessed of it. And shooter's touch. Love it. Wu Qian lead. Gives China a 5-point lead. China will check the ball at the top. Second team fouls in this game. Been quite fluid. Game went smooth. Clock runs down. Oh, too fast. Ooh. Helps like a little bit late. Neil George did not went halfway. He went all the way. Chen was not going to get an easy bucket. No, that's the 13th foul against India. Nice long pass. There you go, but you gotta catch it. Oh, lightning fast. Left hand couldn't quite get the angle. Oh, that's gonna be trouble. Can't play the Cupid shuffle, top of the key like that. Going to the left, to the right. When you go left or right, the pivot foot, you gotta stay tight. Once again, what gets forgotten? Border police got rid of it. Don't come in the paint, matching up with you know who. Her name is Liu. And guess what? She's gonna block you. She's gonna get rid of you like a bad habit. Too bad of a matchup. With Team Foul against India. One free throw coming up, and China getting closer and closer and closer to 21-point win before the buzzer. You travel. And she could have been called for travels, I would say once or twice more in this game. She got the space, she got the shot, fading away, didn't work out. Nice catch and shoot with rhythm, having preferential position. Benny George can capitalize. Got to get up there, get up, to get down. Nice chin. Another shooting. Let me confirm. Shooting form is crispy. Finger licking good. 12 pass. 12 fast break. But China, one shot away from getting to where they want, which is share of the top of the group seeding with Japan before the last game of pool play between the two. They got it done just for you. 21-11, China, congratulations. India will play for the honors. Its last full game in 2 days. We're going to check out some highlights and then give you the whole summary of what happened all day long. What a first day of competition. Here is the standings in Pool A. Ukraine undefeated. Thailand and Mexico will play their last game against each other to define who will go to the quarters. And Morocco will try to play for the honors against Ukraine its last pool play. In Pool C, China and Japan set the table up for a beautiful matchup. Can't wait. I have to be patient though. In 2 days, it'll be coming up. Pool A in the men's bracket. United States looking dominant, but there are only now three players with one injured. Let's see how they pan out lately. And Spain, Brazil will fight to get second spot. Germany, no questions asked. The defending champ took care of business. Hungary and Uzbekistan set us up for a great game with great intensity at home here in Debrecen for the home crowd favorites. Let's see if they can pull it off and get to the quarterfinals. Well, Angelo Zagorakis, I will see you tomorrow. Counting on you guys. Don't let me down. We're going to see the action in the other pool that you didn't get to see today, which is Pool B and Pool D, in both the men and women's bracket. We'll have a few more highlights, but I'm signing out, and I give you the rendezvous tomorrow. Have a good night.
Az igen, nem aprózod. Ekkora aranyered van? Egyes volt. Jó, megjegyeztem. Ja, úgyis jó. Akkor fordulj meg. Király.